got another one for my Nissan bros. Lug nuts. Let's see. First of all, um, anybody that owns a Nissan and has this style of lug nut on their Nissan, or shit, anybody else really, you hate these. These things are capped with a chrome piece of metal. They strip, and I think if we get a little closer, I don't know if my camera will do it, but let's see. Yeah, maybe not so much, but these aren't so bad. But some of them I actually had to grind down because they don't fit the lug nut wrench anymore. Car is about 10 years old with 75,000 miles on it, and so this is what you get after, taking your tires off and on a couple of times. I've tried some really cheap ones that you get on Amazon, and they did fine when I had my G35. They did fine, but they just weren't right. The shank wasn't the right diameter. The diameter of this washer wasn't right. Everything was just a little bit too small. And poked around. I've always wanted a brand name, McGuard or Gorilla, but Googling around, I did find these. These are Gorilla nuts. Now, if you go to their website, they do not have this part number listed. I did find this part. They do carry it at Summit Racing or a website called SFX Performance. Part number is 73128NSBC, and on this the dash 20 is for a bag of 20. If you wanted to buy just one, they're $6 a piece, but for 20 of them, these are $16, or not 16, $66. I had to pay $14 of shipping, so slightly under $100, but honestly, this is better than these are way better than those $20 ones you're gonna find on Amazon, or are they 30, 40 bucks? Anyway, so in my G35, they did work okay, the cheapos, but I was just never totally comfortable with them. The paint would always fall off. They never really stripped or got rounded off or anything. Just they got ugly, and I had to repowder coat them or something occasionally. But with my new car, my M, I wanted to get something a little bit more nice, maybe more reputable. But this is what I ended up with. There's no real markings on it to indicate Gorilla, which a lot of the Gorilla products will carry. I did call Gorilla, and they said these should have markings on them, but looking at all the pictures, I really couldn't find a place where you'd have any kind of Gorilla marking. But I did ask them if FX Performance is an authorized dealer, and they said sure is. And also, this part number is a legitimate part number. It's just not on their website. If you go to their website, you do find something similar. It is a 73128TBC. They list them as Nissan. This is Gorilla's. This is from Gorilla. This is from SFX Performance. You go down to the applications, and they do say that it's for the M56, but not true. This diameter right here, 725, and this height 550. It's just not, according to at least my OEM lug nuts. So here is the one I have. If you look at these dimensions, 7.9 and 5.25. Let's get these out. So original OEM. Yep, I'm at 7.92 with all that crud on there. The Gorilla nuts, 7.91. So again, so far that's so good. Overall height, yeah, I have the Gorilla nut is 1.516. OEM is 1.517, but this little curvature may have some effect on that height. Let's see, shank length is 5.25, at least on their website. And I get 5.25 OEM. How about that? Crazy. Let's see the Gorilla nut. I get a little short. I've been doing that. I've measured quite a few times. Get a little bit less. Looks like 5.10. 0.510 or yeah 0.510, but honestly you get these close to next to each other, you're not gonna notice much of a I don't even know how it measures that difference. uh, O-ring diameter is not listed on the Gorilla website nor on the SFX website, but let's start off with the OEM. Come on, let's see, I get about 1.82, 1.182. Go with Gorilla, I get 1.197 or so. So this is a little bit bigger. Not a concern. It does fit. I already tried it. Wow, this washer's stuck. Let's grab another one. So this washer's free spinning, but this one I installed on the car. I'm a little concerned that there it goes. It's a little loose. I'm sure once I get spinning, won't make a difference. This has been installed once just to see if it fits. The coloring on it very durable. Let's see if you get here. Again, I don't think it's going to focus, but the only rubbing I see is right about here where the wrench bottoms out or the wrench comes in contact, but there's a little mark in here, but this is pretty durable. When I got the cheap Amazon brands, the paint was falling off before I even got them out of the package, and they were gently placed in styrofoam to make them real pretty. This one came in a bulk bag, and honestly, these have been they've traveled from California to here in Arizona, and just kind of weaving in and out of them. Nothing looks really like shiny. As a matter of fact, what's weird is that I think for the one with the smaller diameter, they list these as black chrome, but for whatever, they look black. I don't know about this black chrome. They do indicate somewhere right here, it says made from hardened steel and chrome plated. I'm not sure where that chrome plated. This both lug nuts say made from hardened steel and chrome plated. I don't know where the chrome plate comes in. Honestly, I've scratched one a couple of times and it's just shiny underneath. I don't know what you would have chrome. It does say hardened steel. I would like to go with forged, but honestly, I can't find anything forged. I think I found some weird brand, but they're hundreds of dollars, and I don't think my car needs forged. I just prefer it if I could afford it. Going inside, sorry about the camera, it does not appear to be it looks like if you can go down, you can follow the threads. It goes all the way down and does not look like a cap. These are solid. Let's see, where's that? If I get the OEM one, get a screwdriver, just give it a whack. Come on. Yep. These caps are just so thin that giving it a whack with a screwdriver and a little bone hammer dents it right away. I'll just grab a random one. Oh, interesting. Again, it doesn't look like a cap underneath. When I'm looking at it, it does not look like a cap, but I'm going to count that just a really thin wall steel. Interesting. I guess time will tell on these, but huh. Let's see. How about we do this?